Welcome everybody to the final race of Season 11 of the Pro Racing Series. Aaron Abel is on pole for today's race. Here is the full qualifying results. And now we'll take you to trackside. Here's the race command.
Are you ready to go racing? Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, engines are fired up. And that's a new one. Never heard that one before. So we're here at the new Atlanta Motor Speedway. The track is narrower, the banking is steeper, but it's still a 1.5 mile racetrack. Although the races here at Atlanta, at least here in the ISCR, has always been wild. So sort of a plate style racing. So I guess there won't be too big of a difference, in a way. So Aaron Abel, he started on the pole for the first race of the season at Daytona. Now he starts on the pole again for the last race of the season. So Jay Barker now has a 55-point lead over Mitchell Collins. So it's still quite a bit, still possible. Sam Can is 165 points. Yeah, it's going to be a bit tough. I don't even know if he could still has a chance. But we're ready to go racing here at the new Atlanta Motor Speedway. Let's see how it works out. Base car is in. Green flag is out. And we're underway. Great start for Aaron Abel. Probably should take a look. So we already know Jay Barker's right there in 4th. Now already up to 3rd. Where's Mitchell Collins on the 25? Nope, he's all the way at the back. Gonna need a lot of work. Down the back straightaway they go. 3 wide. Still 3 wide here. Well, that's alright. Abel in the 23 will lead lap number 1. David Davison in the 1. Oh, Abel, Christopher Abel, nearly gets turned by Sam Curtis entering turn 1. Nope, Tita McCoy in the wall. Thomas Price, he goes around, hooks Tobin McCoy. And a big wreck. A lot of cars involved. David Davison in the 1 on the inside. He's going to take the lead away from Aaron Abel. Clears off turn 4. And he'll take the caution flag. Alright, first caution. We'll take a look at the replay. So let's take a look here. We can see Thomas Price. He's on the pretty much on the quarter panel, the 30 of Tita McCoy. He goes into the wall. Then Thomas Price gets hooked by the 21. Then Thomas Price clips over McCoy. And around they go, and causing a pretty huge wreck. Yeah, you see Tita McCoy, the 21. There's the 18, Tony Green, Brian Rodriguez. They went straight for that inside wall. Picked up a little bit of speed, because you know the weirdness of the physics in this game. Colin Cropley, close call for him. He just misses it. Heavy damage on the 30 car. He is out. The 21 will need to be towed back. Green with big rear end damage. The 36 of Rodriguez was the 3rd car. He was on the bottom, but looks like he picked the least amount of damage from that. Yeah, looks like it was just gonna be on the top. Then it came back down, and Rodriguez just gets pinned. Hard on the wall still. A pretty big hit for Rodriguez there. So surprisingly, not a lot of cars involved, as we expected. Yeah, I thought we were going to see at least 10 cars, but yeah, not at all. We're used to big wrecks here at Atlanta, so that's somewhat surprising. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green. So, McCoy, Rodriguez, and the 21 car are all 3 of them out of the race. 34 cars remaining. Davison and the 1 car out in front. Aaron Abel 2nd, Oaks is 3rd, Barker is 4th, Christopher Abel is 5th. Pace car is in. Here we go. Green flag is waving. And we're back underway. Here comes Abel in the 23 to the inside. It's been a rough one for this 23 team. We've seen him run up front many times, top 10, top 5. And he ends up getting taken out or a mechanical failure. As here comes Oaks on the number 19. The 55 giving him a push. At the line, Oaks will take that lap. So a lot of places to run, even though the track is more narrow. At the old Atlanta, usually the low line, as it is for most racetracks, is usually the preferred line, and Abel goes around and collects the 16 and up and over he goes. And they're piling in again. Oh, the 25 now up and over. Barrel rolling down the banking. And that will be it for him. Jake Barker in the 91 is also involved. But his car's still moving. And I think that settles it. Coming to the yellow flag, it will be Oaks and the number 19 taking the caution flag. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Well, I think Abel is glad that this season's over. What a rough run for this 23 team. Could not catch a single break besides that one top 5 he caught. He gets turned by Jay Barker in the 91. Up across the nose of the 16 Ibrahim and tips him over, flips, and just skids down the track as more cars start to pile in. We saw the 25, the second car up and over. And he goes for a pretty wild ride. Both cars unable to get back on all 4 wheels. Big trouble there. So it's a tough one for Mitchell Collins. 3 wins this season. He got the championship once, the championship lead once. There's Nick Holliday, Casey Nanico, and Tobin McCoy all pile in. Yeah, it's probably maybe not the favorite point system. Well, even though, the average finish is very close. It's not like the 25 has been inconsistent. 11.5 versus 10.36. Yeah, that's not a lot. So if the wins counted more, yeah, I think it would have been Jay Barker who would be chasing down the 25. But if we ever do a season 12, I'll be sure not to use this point system again, as it is kind of like doesn't make it exciting. It doesn't award wins as much as the other series, as it's like 15 points. Tobin McCoy, not the way he was in this season. Got involved in both wrecks. A lot of cars involved. We see Anderson, Kyan Anderson. There's Josh King, Wes McCoy, who's top 10 in points. There's Simon Oskin in the 15, the super underdog. Still don't know if he could still win this thing. But our second caution of the night, we'll take you back to, or today, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green here, so got 4 cars lined up on the inside. 2 of them are a lap down, 2 of them 2 laps down. You can see the list of cars now out of the race. That also includes the 91 of Jake Barker. So, okay, I did the calculations. Hopefully I did it right. So, Sam and Oscan will need to finish 33 spots ahead of Jake Barker without bonus points. Of course, if there was bonus points, you just minus a spot. So, where is the 15 car? So, Oscan is 19th, so he still has a chance. Can he do it? Well, the wait and see here. Pace car's in. Well, he has to win the race. At least, yes. So Ozcan basically has to win today's race to win the championship as we're back underway. Yeah, you kind of hate it when the championship contenders get taken out like that. You know, both drivers, I don't know how many times they DNF'd. I don't think they were out for most of the season. Yeah, they ran clean, ran good, and then when it comes to the final race, then they start getting involved in crashes. Three cars have broken away a little bit because of the slow cars. Definitely going to be tough to get by with a much more narrow as Calvin nearly gets turned. And there's Ozcan in the 15. He did get collected in that wreck. He is kind of slow, possibly. He looks alright. Trailing a little bit. Maybe just a poor restart. Okay, it looks like he's closing in now. So still potential here. Back to the front, it's still Oaks. Dylan Wells in the 66. His rookie season. Dylan Wells is currently where in the points? He is 20th. He gained 5 spots after Milwaukee. There's Mew in the 99. A rough one for him. Only one top 5 to his name and one top 10. Now going for second. Thomas Price is a lap down, but he seems to have still have a fast car. Still keeping pace. Abel in the 55 in 4th place. Now after Snow Chaser got her first top 10 of the season, that all that leaves us is the 55 of Christopher Abel. The only driver not to score one, as he hooks Thomas Price in the 13, but they hang on. I'll have to check up a little bit there. Trying to keep off the apron. Yeah, that makes the double dogleg, the quad oval, very tricky. You might see some guys check up because they don't want to hit that apron. There is a 2 version of the Atlanta Motor Speedway, the new one. I know the first one that came out allowed them to race on the apron, but this one is more to it more realistic to real NASCAR. Here comes Davison on the 1 to the inside, side by side for the race lead. The 06 to 66. Oh, the 06 gets hooked. Might take the lap here. Close. Davison will take it. He'll lead that one. And just a quick check. Is Ozcan making some ground? Well, he's up to 15th, so he's gained 2 spots. Might need a caution here to help out. And it looks like we are going to get one. Trouble. The 1 of Davison and the 19 of Oaks have gone around. First and third. And no caution. Well, we'll see about that. Caution flag waves. As the 06 car takes the caution flag. We'll take a look at the replay. Battling for the race lead here. The 1 of Davison on the outside. He gets hooked by Oaks and the number 19. Who's trying to tuck back in line. But he was just probably half an inch off. That collected 66 of Dylan Wells. Davison backs it into the wall. Oaks and the number 19 just touches the wall there. Big damage as well. Also gone to the 1 car. And Oaks again dumps another driver. Or wait. The first wreck he caused, he didn't dump anyone. But did he dump someone earlier this season? I know he caused a big wreck, but what else did he do? Well, this time he did. Took out the 1. Did not take anyone else out. Don't know why the light was still green. That should have been an instant caution, but surprisingly it wasn't, even though that they're further down on the apron. Sometimes they're quick on that. I mean, Oaks did spin out on the racetrack. He was still on the racing surface. But anyways, our 3rd caution of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready for the green here. So only Wells is out of the race. from that accident. 26 cars remaining, 22 on the lead lap. Here we go. Pace car is coming in, getting ready for the green here. Green flag is out, and a great restart for the 99. He jumps to the top, the 06 with the block, and now cuts to the bottom. No, back to the line. I don't even know what he's trying to do, and now he's fully committed to the inside. Like he just couldn't decide where to go. Here comes Holiday in the 54. Got that win early in the season in Kansas and been pretty consistent since. Only top 5, but other than that, but still the 54 has been really good. Looking for win number 2 today as she moves up to 3rd. It might even take 2nd as the 99 will lead this lap. 3 laps remaining here, so will it be a new winner or a repeat winner to settle this season? There's Kip Silverpoint in the 87 on the bottom line. Chris Sang in the 29 is there as well. 9 car Mitja Hodak. And also in the top 10. Wait, no, Chris Sang is... No, he is on the lead lap. Heavy... Well, not heavy, but moderate rear end damage. But he's still keeping pace. And there's the 15. Slowly working his way up, but it's going to be a little too late. He's got to win this race, remember. 2 laps to go. Mew still has the lead. Kip Silverpoint checked up a little bit there. Was pushing on the 54. Here comes the 06 with a lot of help from the 55. Coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Abel in the 55 helping fellow Toyota driver on the outside, but the 06 sends it in there hard and he takes the lead right back. Holiday up to 2nd. Can he get enough of a run, enough of a push? Here comes Holiday on the inside. Gonna be a Ford battle. Here they come off turn 4. Checkered flag is waving at the line. Photo finish, but I think the 06 got him. And he did. What a perfect way to end the season with a photo finish. How long has it been since we've seen that? Incredible. Holiday had a huge run. But the 06 at Georgia was not going to be denied. Yep, Holiday's already got her win. So the 06 takes home the checkered flag. And yeah, I thought he was going to cruise to a victory. I think no one's going to get side by side or close to him. But they did. Wow, what a way to end the race. At the New Atlanta too. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So here you have it. So the margin of victory was 4 1/1000ths of a second. And that 54 got one hell of a run. Had a lot of momentum on the back straightaway. Just dove it in there turns 3 and 4. Almost got it. Almost. Christopher Abel getting a 3rd place finish. So he gets a top 5 and a top 10, so everyone has gotten at least 1. Yeah, he was the only one entering this race. Patrick Mew finishing 4th, Mitja Hodak finishing 5th, Sam Curtis 6th, Chris Sang 7th, Kip Silverpoint 8th, Noodles 9th, and Salmon Ozcan 10th. It was a good effort by Ozcan. He ran a pretty good season. And I think, yep, that's his 9th top 10, so he'll win the award for that, for the most top 10s of the season. 26 cars finished the race and 22 on the lead lap, and we already know that Jay Barker, a 33rd place finish. He is your champion without winning a single race. But very consistent for this team. Incredible. No sponsors at all. Not a big team for the Pro Racing Series, but they made it happen. Well, all the cars are equal anyways. So, at least in this world, in the virtual world. So there's the rest of the race results, and before we take you to victory lane, let's take a look at that finish. That was incredible. Yeah, you can see the 06 car was in the middle, so did the 54. She looks a little bit to the inside. And then she finally pulls out. She has enough of a run, enough of a draft. Yeah, she is going a little faster too, and coming to the stripe. It was oh so close. Yeah, it's crazy how Holiday actually wasn't able to do it just a few miles an hour faster than once they got off the turn. 170, 177, but coming to the line there, it's not going to matter too much in some ways. But right there at the line, a photo finish here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the new Atlanta Motor Speedway. A perfect way to end the season and a perfect finish for this new surface. So right there, man, yeah, it's been quite some time since we had a photo finish. I don't know when's the last time we've seen one of these. But yep, there you have it. So Giorgio T in the 06 car, his first win of the season. Got it where it counted at the end. So that is it here today at Atlanta. We'll now take you to Victory Lane. So here you have it, the official point standings after race 15. Jay Barker is your champion without winning a single race. 5 top 5s, 8 top 10s, 11.87 average finish. He wins the championship by 50 points over Sam Manos. Ken was able to grab second there at the end with a 12.47 average, winning a race at Iowa early in the season. 4 top 5s, and as mentioned, he got the most top 10s with 9. Mitchell Collins with the most wins this season with 3. But a couple of bad races puts him in a tough spot. 3 wins, 7 top 5s the most, and 8 top 10s second most. A 13.0 average finish for him. For the rest of the drivers, Richie Hiroshi finishing 4th. Great job for Hiroshi with the win with only 2 top 5s. Very small amount of top 5, but still pretty consistent. 15.13 average finish. Noelle Holiday, oh so close to getting her second win of the season, but still managed to grab one more spot, getting a top 5 points finish and a 15.53 average finish. Okay, so Wes McCoy gained 2 more spots, got 6th. Joseph Curtis losing 2 there at the end, dropped to 7th. Chaka Lightning Blaze finishing 8th, losing a spot. Kyan Anderson, the highest finishing rookie, finishing 9th. And Josh King was able to squeeze in one more spot, knocks Tony Green out, and he gets a top 10 points finish there. So Tony Green loses one out, got caught up in a wreck, finishing 11th in points. Noah Swell remains in 12th, no change for him. Mitchell Hodak gained 2 more, finishing 13th. Colin Cropley losing a spot, 14th for him. And the 06 getting that win gave him 11 spots, a huge jump for the 06 car. So not too bad. Got himself a win and got 11 spots there, so top 15 points finish. Not too bad. Kip Silverpoint gaining 7 there at the end, 16th, finishing 16th. Blaze Zibatar gaining 2, 17th. David Davison gaining 3, 18th. Had a good chance to win that race, but got turned by Oaks. Pretty sure he's going to have some words with him. Thomas Price losing 2 there at the end, finishing 19th in the spot. Sam Curtis gaining 5, getting 20th. Casey Nanico looks like he lost the most. Oh, no, it's Brian Rodriguez, but still quite a bit of positions. 21st for Nanico. Chris Sang gaining 5. 22nd for him. Toby McCoy losing 5. 23rd. Dylan Wells also had a good run, but got caught up in Oaks's and Davison's mess. Dropped him 4 spots. 24th final in the standings. And Brian Rodriguez losing 9 spots down to 25th. So definitely a bad race for him. Tina McCoy losing 4, dropping him to 26th. Patrick Mew gaining 6. There in 27th, had a good finish, had a good chance to win as well, but a winless season for the 99 team, as well as a 21 with no top 5s as well as Casey Nanico, highest finishing driver without a top 5. So the 21, a rough one, finishing 28th. Stephen Oakes in the 19 team. The defending champion didn't even have a chance to defend his champion. Man, it's been a rough one for Oakes, as well as his aggressive driving style this season. Put him in a lot of bad spots and a lot of angry drivers. 29th in the points for him, gained 3 at the end. Aaron Abel in the 21 or the 23, finishing 30th, sat on the pole for the first race and the last race, but gets caught up in a big wreck, getting turned by Jake Barker. He flips over, and he ends off the season with only a single top 5 and a single top 10. Well, at least he got one of each. Noodles in the 97, a veteran in the ISCR, gaining 3, finishing 31st. Nick Holliday in a 69 car, losing 3 spots. Definitely a forgettable season for him. DJ Curtis, the Curtis drivers returning, but a few of them did good, a few of them did average, or why am I saying few? It's only 3. So, but DJ Curtis, despite getting a win this season, he finishes 33rd, the lowest finishing driver with the victory. Jaron Cableton, another veteran, with a rough one, definitely a season to forget, losing 4, 34th in points. Christopher Abel gaining 1, but 35th. Dylan Ibrahim, 36th, finishing, dropping 1, also no top 5s, but 2 top 10s. And Chaka Snow Chaser, this has to be one of the worst seasons ever. And, well, yeah, probably one of the worst seasons ever. And with no wins, no top 5s, got that 1 top 10, but a 26.8 average finish, and just scoring 80 points above 1,000 points there. At the end, man, it's been a tough one, finishing 295 points back behind the 36th place driver. Yeah, you can tell Snow Chaser did not have a good time. So, we move on to general statistics. So, since we use overtime, it messes up all the laps and the mileage, but no one really cares anyways. It's mostly the, like, a points breakdown too, and stuff, so still, nothing too interesting there. Top 5 starts, that's also screwed up by overtime. Wins, however, obviously not Mitchell Collins. Yeah, he with the most wins with 3. Joseph Curtis with the second most with 2. Blazy Batar, Jacka Lighting Blaze, and Chris Sang, and all the others with 1. Pretty sure it goes alphabetical order by first name if there's a tie. Top 5s goes to Mitchell Collins again with 7. Jake Barker with 5. Lighting Blaze, Curtis, and Oscam with 4. Top 10s, this time Sam Oscam wins that award with 9. Jake Barker and Mitchell Collins tie with 8. Joseph Curtis and Richie Hiroshi tied with 7. Most polls, that's also messed up because of the overtime and the laps as well. But laps led is not, shouldn't be. Mitchell Collins, no surprise there. He leads the most laps with 58 laps led. Aaron Abel 39, Chaka Lightning Blaze 37, Tony Green 26, and Kyan Anderson 25. And only 2 of those drivers on that list have won a race, Collins and Lightning Blaze. Most miles, again, same with laps and all that. It's all messed up. It's not correct. But general statistics, Talladega Super Speedway, Wes McCoy was the winner. 174.350. So that could be messed up too. But Ozcan, the winner here at Iowa with the slowest average, 75.457. Milwaukee Mile was the biggest margin, about 0.4 of a second. And of course Atlanta with the closest finish, 0.4 of a second. Fastest pole was at North Wilkesboro Speedway. That could have been overtime as well, but Blazy Pitar was the driver. Slowest pole was at Talladega. Aaron Abel was that driver. Most lead changes was at Daytona with 16. The most leaders was also at Daytona with 13. Most yellows at Iowa with 5. Most cars running was with 36. And the most DNS was at Michigan with 20. So, that is it. That concludes Season 11 of the General Tire Pro Racing Series. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know it's a pretty short season compared to ARCA, because we cut down 5 races. But I didn't even had plans to come back for season 11. It was a maybe, but glad we did. Had some action, a lot of unusual racing too, especially the beginning with the extremely clean racing and lack of wrecks. But then they started to wreck some more a little further down in the season. But yeah, kind of a crazy one, sort of in a way, as kind of like real ARCA. A lot of big crashes, unexpectedness, and whatnot. I don't know what to describe, but your typical racing season. But anyways, that is it. And the next series I have planned is the Canadian series. Yes, we're going back up north for those those Canadian race cars. But anyways, that is it here today, and we'll see you in the next one.